vaccinate or not to vaccinate? We've all gone through it, sitting in the doctor's office, waiting for them to return with a syringe, sometimes more than one, full of some solution that they say is going to help keep us from getting sick. Do we know what's really in that syringe? Truthfully, most of us don't. We get vaccinations because the doctor says we should. We trust the doctor, let him stick us or our children, slap a Band-Aid over it, and move on with our lives. Is there something we don't know and should consider before we get these shots? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, is what my father used to tell me. People vaccinate to keep diseases at bay. This is a list from the CDC of preventable outbreaks organized by the type of disease as well as where they are located. Every one of these diseases the CDC believes could have been prevented with a vaccination. The measles had believed to be eradicated in 2000. However, there was a measles outbreak in 2014 consisting of 667 cases from 27 states. The CDC says that a majority of the people in the outbreak were not vaccinated. So this is how vaccinations work. This shows how herd immunity works and what happens without it. This is patient 0 in both instances. If patient 0 comes into contact with 5 people, 4 out of those 5 are vaccinated, then only one of them will continue to pass that disease on. And over here, because this person is not vaccinated, but they've only come into contact with vaccinated people, they are still protected. In herd immunity, this does not work the same. There are more people who the disease is spread to, so it spreads quicker. Herd immunity is the idea that if enough of the population is vaccinated, then those who cannot get vaccinated, i.e. babies and the immunocompromised, will still be protected. Herd immunity is only effective when the population, when no less than 90% of the population is vaccinated. Some other reasons that people get vaccinated is because they believe that the vaccinations are safe. This shows you here, but from the CDC, actually this one is from the Gale web post, that no matter how old you are, whether you're a parent of a child or not a parent, or your level of schooling, most people believe that vaccinations are safe. Another reason people get vaccinated is because it's required of children entering school. There are some exceptions, medical, religious, or philosophical, depending on where you live. Following an on time, meaning no catch-up shots or double doses, a child would receive 62 vaccinations from 0 months to 18 years old. That's 3.5 shots a year. Oops. Go back. So people believe that the diseases people get vaccinated for are not widely spread. So some people choose not to vaccinate because, like in the instances of polio. Polio has been eradicated since 1979, but people still receive these vaccinations. They don't feel that there's a need if it's been eradicated for so long. Natural immunity is immunity that comes from beating a disease. Most people get this from surviving chickenpox. It is believed, but it has not been proven, that natural immunity is stronger than the immunity received from vaccinations. Some ingredients in vaccines raise issues and concerns. So some people will choose not to vaccinate because they don't agree with the ingredients. The marisol is an ingredient found only in the influenza vaccine, but it can cause serious allergic reactions. Aluminum is found in nearly half of all vaccinations, and overexposure to aluminum can lead to health complications. Fetal tissue is used to grow viruses in certain vaccines, according to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. The viruses grow in a fetal embryo fibroblast. These cells were obtained from elective pregnancy terminations in the 60s. No more fetal cells are needed to make vaccines because the same cells obtained in the 60s are used to make vaccines today. Some people choose not to vaccinate due to their religious beliefs. They believe that the use of fetal tissue in the production of some vaccines disagrees with their beliefs. or that some religions speak of using what's natural, what their God has placed on the earth for them to heal, and vaccines are not natural. Okay, any questions? Anybody? Anything? Anything to add?
I have a question.
Yes, shoot.
So do you believe in getting vaccinated or not?
At this moment, I still believe in getting vaccinated. I feel that they are safe, that everything does not come from where we would like it to, but that doesn't mean that that there's not still a reason to do it. Even after learning what I've learned, I still feel that we should get vaccinated, and I will continue to for my daughter.
Do you believe that natural immunity is better than the vaccination?
No. One of us, my brother or I, had chickenpox, and the other one didn't. Neither one of us has had an issue. We haven't fallen back, relapsed, had chickenpox. One of us survived with the vaccine and did just fine. One of us managed to still get it. My parents can't seem to remember who though. So I think that they both work, and since it hasn't been proven until I know better, I'm going to stick with that. Anyone else? Alright, so there are no mandatory vaccination laws besides the one for children in schools. So the choice is still up to us. In most states, there is an exception permitted for medical, religious, or personal reasons. As far as mandatory vaccination for all, the argument on both sides is strong. The real question is, do the benefits of vaccines outweigh the potential risks? Thank you.
That was awesome.